And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to Ashley Chisholm for a look at Adventist history.
This week, we hear a special poem written by missionary Jessie Rogers.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. The June 21st, 1898 issue of the Advent Review and Sabbath Herald contains a poem written by Jessie Rogers. Jessie Edna Hawker was born in the U.S. state of Indiana on May 13, 1872, and she died in Durban, South Africa on September 26, 1948, at the age of 76. An educator by training, she met and married her husband, Joel Rogers, while they were working at Walla Walla College. An article on Joel Rogers will appear in the upcoming Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists, which launches next week. Shortly after their wedding, the Rogers took a course of training at Battle Creek College and then set sail to work for the Adventist Church on the continent of Africa. Jessie first taught at what is now Helderberg College. It was while the Rogers were in South Africa that Jessie wrote the poem that appears in the pages of the review. Don't worry, you'll get to hear the poem in a moment. During the Anglo-Boer War, the Rogers returned to the United States on furlough, where Jessie served as secretary to Arthur G. Daniels, then president of the General Conference. When the Rogers returned to Africa in 1907, they established new mission stations in Malamulo and near Lake Tanganyika, and then they were assigned to work in South Africa, eventually making their home in Durban, where Joel pastored, and Jessie provided assistance to immigrants to South Africa from the places she and Joel had labored in for many years. According to the writer of her obituary, Jessie Rogers, quote, considered herself a missionary to the last. When reading the words of her 1898 poem, it is easy to imagine that Rogers continually pointed to Jesus and his love throughout her entire life. Titled For His Own, the poem reads, in the glory of the sunset, ere it faded into night, almost seemed those mansions pictured, almost imaged homes of light. Golden dome and gilded turret, gleaming tower and glistening throne, which the great love of our Father is preparing for his own. For his own, O love unfailing, though the sunset pictures fail, though their mansions sink to shadows, though their gorgeous tints grow pale, give us faith to grasp the promise I have told thee, and it's true, that those mansions now preparing are for you, my loved ones, you. Just a little down time's pathway, brightly gleams the pearly gate, and the hosts of choral angels, earth's triumphant throngs await. Harp-strings touched by angel fingers, echo loud the glad refrain. Lo, he comes, by saints attended, freed from sin and death and pain.